Hi everyone, this is Kushal Himani, and today is day 5 of Arduino and Electronic Components course. Let's start. So we have done this yesterday, LED blinking using Arduino. So now let's add one more thing to it. The LED will blink faster and then it will blink slower. So it is descending to ascending order. So first it will take less time, then a little more, then more. So like that, we will be taking it to about 2 seconds. Let's switch to Google now. Tinkercad. Circuits. Create new. Now for this, we will be needing the same things. Resistor, LED, and Arduino. Here it is. Let's start simulation and see if it works. Stop simulation. Next, let's just go to text, continue, and delete extras. Define protein pin here. We have defined how it will work. So here it is. Let's add the Arduino full stop. Go to while loop. Here it is. It will write to the LED and it should be high for it to be on. And then delay 500 milliseconds. Then again the same thing, but it should be low. So now let's just copy this code and keep pasting it. Here we can add tab. Here it is. Here too. So now this looks good. So let's just change it to 100 milliseconds. Then let's change this also to 100. And then the next one to 200. 300. 400. 300. And then the next one will be 400. 400. It doesn't have to be in the same order, so let's just keep it as 500. Let's start the simulation now. Seems like the code has some errors. Yeah. Let's start the simulation now. See? But it doesn't look as good. So let's define the code a bit. And then let's copy the same thing. Here it is. Now 100 will be changed to 500. The next one will be changed to 500 also. 600. Then 600 again. Then 700. 700 again. 800. 800 again. Now it should look okay. Fast, 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 then becomes slower, etc. And this LED is also doing the same thing. You must be wondering why. Because this LED is also attached to ground and 13. Let's stop the simulation now. And let's switch to the PPT. This is what you have done. We can use the breadboard also in this, but breadboard was not used. Task 6, multiple LED blinking. So you can see all of them are connected to the same ground because of this one line. Rest others are connected individually. Let's start. This is made using fritzing. Fritzing also can be used, but I prefer using Tinkercad. Here it is. Go back to Tinkercad, create a new circuit. We will need a breadboard. Here it is. We will need resistor. We need 4 resistors. Suppose this is also there, a photoresistor. How much ever light is put on it, that much is the resistance to the resistor. So we'll not be using that now. LED. Will not be needing any batteries. 4 LEDs and Arduino. Here it is. Now let's just zoom here. First, we will need the LEDs. LEDs can be docked here. The negative will be connected to the resistor, and positive will be connected to the port. Let's connect this here, this here, this here, and then this here, this here, and then this here. Do the same thing with the rest. You can add a lot of them. So let's keep this one here and connect the last terminal to here. Should be okay now. Let's take the GND and connect it into this lane. Now, as it is 13, I will be connecting it here. 12. I'll be connecting this here. 12 here. 11 here. 10 here. Let's go to code now. I think it should be done. Next, continue. So let's just copy the spin mode. Let's just change to LED first. We have 4 LEDs, so we'll have 4 of these. Okay, now. So I accidentally put 5. Let's just delete the last one. 1, then 2, then 3, and then 4. Just delete this. INT LED 1 equal to 1, 3. Copy this and the full stop. And paste it in the following lines. Looks like there are 4 now. Now let's change it to LED 2, 3, 4, and the pin to 12, 11, and 10. Here it is. I just confirm with this. Okay. Now we will like the same thing for all the different pins. Let's change this to LED 1 and then this to LED 1. Let's copy this. Change the delay also as per your choice. And then copy the void loop and then paste it. I've pasted it. 4 times. Now let's change this to LED 2, this also to LED 2, and then LED 3. 3. There is one more rule in the programming. When you're defining it, you can't define it as 1, 2, 3, and 4. You have to have a text and then a number. Even if you have a number and then a text, there are many versions of, there are many meanings of that in different libraries. So I suggest don't use that. And the last one to 4. Let's start the simulation. Let's see what is wrong. Now let's start again. There is something wrong here. Yeah. The resistor is not connected. It looks good now. Let's stop the simulation and go back to the code. Now here I will be adding 2 more LEDs. Looks good now. Add a resistor. And this directly to 9 and 8. Now let's go to the code, copy the last 2 lines, and then paste. Change the pin to 9 and 8 respectively. The thing that I'm doing on Tinkercad can also be done on the real Arduino. I have that real Arduino also, but I'm not showing it on that because many of you may not have that. And it doesn't look, it almost looks the same, but I suggest you do it on Tinkercad before buying the real Arduino. Copy the last 2 lines and then paste it. Here it is. Change the last 2 to 5 and 6. Here it is. And copy the last 4 lines of code here. And paste it. And change this to LED 5, 5, and then 6, and 6. This is the serial monitor. We'll be using it soon. That is to take the readings of the sensors, which we are not using now. You can start the simulation. Looks like it has some errors. Yeah, got it. I repeated it. Should be okay now. Looks good. Okay, stop the simulation. Now I'll teach you the photoresistor part. So let's just remove one of the resistors and I'll slap it on here. Here it is. I'll keep it on the side so that we can test it. Here it is. The code doesn't need to be changed. Let's start the simulation. As soon as the light increases, the resistance decreases. We can do this individually also, but it looks good in this arrangement. Let's stop the simulation. Go back to the Tinkercad screen, and I'll be showing you what you will be learning. So this is one more thing I've made. This is an LCD. It is a screen with a PIR sensor that is a motion sensor. The next thing I've made is LCD and ultrasonic sensor. So ultrasonic sensor senses the distance. So you have to code the LCD as per the distance. So if distance is a value, suppose the distance is 25. Okay, so you have to add centimeter after 25. That is here. You will be learning ultrasonic sensor. You will be making this circuit also. This too. And you will be learning about a gas sensor which is not available in Tinkercad. But if you already have it, or many objects have it, if you already have it, you can use it. Stop. We are back to the PPT screen. This is all for today. I'm open for questions. Back to the PPT screen. Hi everyone, you can ask your questions now if you have any. Pratayush, do you have any questions? Romer, do you have any questions? Okay. Romer, do you have any questions? So no one has any questions. I will be ending the stream. Thank you and bye. See you tomorrow.